Hi there. I'm so glad you've joined me today. Seriously, grab a cup of tea, find a comfy spot, and let's just chat for a minute. Look, we've all seen those social media posts, right? You know the ones. Moms hitting the gym 3 days after delivery, looking perfectly polished. It's honestly exhausting just watching them. But what if I told you there's a much better, much older way? A way that doesn't involve bouncing back, but instead focuses on building up from the inside out? Today, we're diving into 6 incredible Asian parenting tricks. Well, really, they're postpartum healing secrets that help you recover faster and stay stronger for the long haul. Believe me, your future self is going to thank you for listening to this. Discover why sitting the month is the ultimate biological hack for long-term maternal health and hormonal balance. Now listen, here's the thing. We've got to change how we think about the postpartum period. Tip number 1. The core philosophy of sitting the month. In many Asian cultures, this is known as 坐月子. It literally means sitting the month. At its heart, it's a structured 30 to 40-day recovery period where the mother is essentially confined to rest. Now, I know the word confinement might sound a bit intense or old-fashioned, but it's actually a beautiful, protective gift. It treats childbirth not as a one-and-done event, but as a significant physical depletion that requires a month of intentional rebuilding. You've just performed a miracle, and your body needs time to catch up. The primary goal here is to prevent what's traditionally called confinement sickness. We're talking about chronic pain, joint issues, or lingering fatigue that can show up years down the road if you don't take the time to heal now. It's about playing the long game for your wellness. Think of it as a biological reset button. By staying in bed and letting your village handle the outside world, you're giving your internal organs the space they need to shift back into place, and your hormones the chance to stabilize without the constant spike of daily stress. It's about deep, restorative healing. Tip number 2, restoring the inner fire with warming foods. Traditional Chinese medicine views the postpartum body as being in a cold state. Think of it like a fire that's been dampened after a long winter. To fix this, the diet completely avoids raw salads and iced drinks. I know, no iced coffee. Instead, we focus on warming ingredients like ginger, black sesame oil, and red dates. These aren't just folk remedies. These are powerhouse ingredients that are scientifically proven to boost your circulation and support your iron levels when you need it most. It's all about providing nourishment from the inside out. Instead of a cold, sugary smoothie, imagine a warm, nutrient-dense soup that feels like a literal hug for your internal systems. These foods help your uterus contract properly and encourage your blood flow to return to its natural rhythm. It's a gentle but incredibly effective way to fuel your recovery journey. You're not just eating for calories, you're eating for cellular repair. This shift in mindset makes a world of difference in how much energy you have during those first few weeks of motherhood. Now, let's keep going, because this next part is a total game changer for your sanity. Tip number 3, the role of the Yu Sao or support pillar. In Yuezi culture, there is one golden rule. You are never, ever alone. This is where the Yu Sao comes in. A Yu Sao is a specialized confinement nanny, but it could also be an auntie or an elder family member who steps in and takes over every single household duty. And I mean everything, the laundry, the cooking, and those grueling nighttime diaper changes. This mothering the mother approach is the absolute secret sauce for keeping your mental health intact. Here's the science behind it. When someone else is handling the external stress, your cortisol levels stay low. And listen, low cortisol is the #1 factor in successful breastfeeding and avoiding the baby blues. You get to focus entirely on resting and bonding with your new little one. It's not a luxury. It's a biological necessity for a healthy fourth trimester. When that support pillar is in place, you can actually breathe and enjoy your baby instead of just trying to survive the next hour. It's about creating a cocoon of peace. Tip number 4. Modern hygiene versus ancient taboos. Now, we've got to address the elephant in the room, the old school rules. Traditional legends would tell you not to bathe for a whole month to avoid wind entering your body. But look, it's 2026 and we've updated the wisdom. The modern focus is all about thermal regulation. You can definitely shower, thank goodness, but the rule is warm water only, absolutely no drafts in the room, and you must blow dry your hair immediately to make sure your body temperature never dips during your recovery. The whole goal is to ensure your body doesn't waste energy trying to warm back up. When you get chilled, your body diverts energy away from healing your tissues. By staying warm and avoiding those sudden temperature drops, you keep your immune system strong and your recovery moving forward. It's about being smart, staying clean, and staying warm all at the same time. It's a simple tweak that protects your energy reserves when they are at their lowest. Tip number 5. Herbal hydrotherapy for tissue repair. This is honestly one of my favorite parts of the whole process. It involves bathing in or soaking with specific medicinal herbs like artemisia, which you might know as mugwort. These herbal sitz baths or sponge baths are incredible for reducing inflammation in the perineal area. If you've had any kind of incision or just the general soreness that comes with birth, these herbs can speed up the healing of your tissues like nothing else I've seen. But it's about more than just the physical healing. It's a ritual. The earthy, soothing scent of the herbs provides a calming, sensory experience that tells your nervous system it's okay to let go of the tension. It's a dedicated moment of self-care in a day that's usually 100% about the baby. These ancient remedies provide a level of comfort and repair that modern medicine sometimes overlooks. It's about treating your body with the deep respect it deserves after performing the ultimate feat of strength. All right, we're at the final stretch, and this one might be the most powerful trick of all. Tip number 6. The 40-day boundary for neurological bonding. This might be the hardest trick for us to pull off in our busy, modern world, but it's easily the most important for your brain. Yuezi provides you with a cultural pass to say a firm no to all social obligations. No visitors, no hosting, no showing off the baby to every distant relative. By staying in a low-stimulation environment for 40 days, you're allowing your brain's oxytocin receptors to peak without interference. This creates an unbreakable, deep-seated bond with your infant while shielding your mental health from the toxic bounce-back culture we see on social media. You don't need to be on for anyone else right now. Your only job is to be present for your baby and for your own healing heart. This neurological sanctuary is where the real magic of motherhood begins. It sets the foundation for your emotional health and your relationship for years to come. It's about protecting your peace at all costs. Now, I know some of this might sound like old wives' tales, but I want you to know that the modern medical community is finally catching up. The American Academy of Pediatrics 2026 maternal support guidelines now recommend a minimum of 6 weeks for physical and emotional ramping up. They actually cite these cultural confinement models as being incredibly effective for reducing those scary postpartum hospital readmissions. Furthermore, the Journal of Perinatal Education's 2025 and 2026 studies confirm that women who follow these structured recovery rituals report significantly higher breastfeeding satisfaction and much lower rates of chronic pelvic pain later in life. Even the CDC's Postpartum Health Division emphasizes that fourth trimester support systems are the single most important factor in preventing maternal mortality. So, here's the bottom line. You aren't being lazy by resting. You are being responsible. You deserve this time. You deserve to be cared for just as much as your baby does. Don't let the pressure of the world tell you any different. If you take just one thing from our time together today, let it be this. Prioritize your rest like your life depends on it, because your long-term health really, truly does. If you found this helpful, please share it with a friend who's expecting. We've got to start taking care of each other again. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you in the next video.